Europe, the Swedish hard rock titans, were more than just a band. They were a phenomenon. Emerging from the shadows of the late 70s, they ignited a global firestorm of melodic riffs, impressive musicianship, and unbridled energy. Their story is one of passion, dedication, and an enduring legacy that continues to resonate with fans across generations. The genesis of Europe lay in the small town of Upplands Väsby, Sweden, where a group of teenage musicians, fueled by the explosive energy of rock icons like Deep Purple and Kiss, began jamming together in the early 70s. This group, initially known as Force, would eventually evolve into Europe, led by the charismatic vocalist Joey Tempest. Initially, they struggled to find their sound, experimenting with different styles and lineups. However, their fortunes changed upon the release of their 1983 album, The Final Countdown. A masterclass in arena rock, the album featured the titular anthem, a song that would become their signature tune, transcending borders and catapulting them to international stardom. The album's success was fueled by a blend of elements: Joey Tempest's soaring vocals, the twin guitar interplay of John Norum and Key Marcello, the rhythmic foundation laid by Michaeli on keyboards and Jan Landegren on drums. This was rock and roll at its most powerful and accessible. The following years were a whirlwind of tours, sold-out stadiums, and chart-topping albums. Out of This World, 1984, and The Final Countdown, 1986, solidified their status as one of the biggest bands in the world. Their music was a soundtrack to a generation, capturing the spirit of youthful exuberance and the thrill of the 80s. Europe even managed to break into the American market, a feat few European rock bands could boast at the time. However, despite their immense success, the band began to feel the internal strain. Musical differences and personal conflicts led to John Norum's departure in 1986, followed by Key Marcello in 1992. This, coupled with the changing musical landscape of the 90s, saw Europe fading from the spotlight. They disbanded in 1992, leaving behind a legacy of iconic songs and a loyal fan base. But Europe was not done. The band reunited in 2003, rekindling the fire that had burned so brightly for years. This was no mere nostalgia act. They released several new albums, toured relentlessly, and once again captured the hearts of their fans. The return of John Norum in 2004 further solidified their comeback. Despite being a product of their time, Europe has endured. They have managed to adapt and evolve while remaining true to their core sound. They continue to tour and release new music, showing that their music remains relevant and powerful. Europe's legacy is not just in their chart-topping hits, but in the lasting impact they had on the rock music scene. They inspired a generation of musicians and continue to be a beacon of powerful, melodic rock. Their journey is an enduring reminder that true artistry, fueled by passion and dedication, transcends time and generations.